Hello everyone. Today we have a civil aviation expert, Mr. Dhairyashil Vandekar, who has been associated with the civil aviation industry for over 40 years now. So we are going to know from him several insights about the additional 15 slots which have been added to Pune Airport and various other things related to civil aviation industry. Hello sir, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, Shreyas.
So, sir, first of all, I would like to ask you to briefly explain what the new 15 additional flight slots are there at Pune Airport. What do they mean, basically?
Actually, it means, Shreyas, that designated time has been allotted
Mm-hmm.
for either takeoff or landing
Yeah.
of the aircrafts at Pune Airport.
Mm-hmm.
So, 15 slots means it can be translated into 8 flights taking off or 8 flights landing. Because a slot, as they say, is either a takeoff or landing allowed to use the full infrastructure available at an airport.
Right.
So existing, we have 220 slots at Pune Airport.
Right.
So this additional will make it 235.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, sir, now if we look more deeper into it, why do you think there was a need to, allocate additional flight slots?
Shreyas, as you know, Pune is one of the top 10 airports in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And also it is very fast emerging as a global hub.
Yeah.
As far as business, IT, corporates, a whole array of industries is concerned. So there is a need for, there is a great demand for flights from Pune, both from domestic as well as international sectors. So any time is a good time for Pune Airport to start additional flights. It's not that just it is happening this time. Any time is a good time because the demand is such that whenever it is possible, Pune needs additional flights, either domestic or regional international.
Okay, absolutely. So, sir, how does this expansion compare to the airport's current operational capacity of passengers?
You mean the expansion of the terminal building?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you know, Pune Airport has been one of the top 10 airports in the country as far as passenger traffic is concerned. And I think the concerned authorities are doing a great job by expanding the existing infrastructure. Though there are a lot of constraints because this particular Lohaga airport is shared with the Air Force. You know, it's basically a military airport where civil flights are permitted by them. But I must put it on record, there is a wonderful coordination between Air Force and the airport authority. And this is the result of the additional slots being made available. As far as the terminal building is concerned, yes, the constraints are there because the growth is so fast. Like immediately when this particular slots translate into flights,
Yeah.
there'll be additional about 1500 to 200, 2000 passengers increasing. So definitely the growth is there, but concerned authorities are making efforts to expand the terminal to meet this traffic. Presently, though the terminal has been expanded, very shortly the old terminal is also being renovated and it will be integrated with the new terminal. So definitely I think things will ease up.
Okay. So next, like everyone would like to know that will passengers see more flight options, routes of frequency improvement, so to say, with these new decision?
Yes, definitely, because this 15 slots, as I said, can be translated into 8 takeoffs or 8 landings. And it definitely means that there are certain high demand routes where additional flights can be operated,
Yeah.
or new routes can be started with the help of this particular, or even new regional international connections are possible with this. And then we have the Udan scheme. Some of the slots may be used to connect the tier 2, tier 3 cities, to boost up the economies in those places.
Yeah.
Because Pune has become an economic hub now,
True.
especially for Maharashtra. So definitely this tier 2, tier 3 cities will also benefit if some percentage of these slots go to them.
Okay. Now, sir, in terms of convenience, delays, congestions, etc. So, what do you think can be any changes, if they can, uh, which passengers might expect?
Shreyas, actually, if you see these slots from what information has come down to us, these slots have been allotted during the period 0600 hours in the morning
Mm-hmm.
to, I think, 2200 plus hours in the
Yeah.
evening.
Right.
So, if you see the period in which these slots have been allotted, it's about 16 hours, 16 and a
Mm-hmm.
half hours.
Right.
So, definitely these slots will be spread over across this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think there should be a worry about congestions or other things, because some of the slots may be into the peak period, some of the slots may be in the non-peak area, peak periods. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely, existing airport infrastructure will be able to absorb this
Mm-hmm.
without causing any strain to the existing structures or inconvenience to the passengers. It
Mm-hmm.
should be quite smooth, in my opinion.
Okay. Now, sir, are there any new, domestic or international routes being planned as a result?
Yes, definitely it will happen, because as the process is, these slots have to be made available
Mm-hmm.
to the airlines by the slot coordinators.
Mm-hmm.
So once that happen, the routes can be planned accordingly. So definitely with these slots, there is ample opportunity to play on different sectors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as I said, there are certain high demand routes out of Pune.
Mm-hmm.
So getting flights on those routes will make the routes more competitive. The fares may come down.
Mm-hmm.
Passengers will have more options with additional flights. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely all these slots will benefit the passengers.
Okay. So, talking about the recent Ahmedabad plane crash. So, what do you think how do you think flights from Pune Airport, so to say, can be prepared, or what lessons we can take as an important civil aviation hub of the country?
Actually, I'm deeply saddened by this tragic mishap,
Mm-hmm.
Shreyas, and my heart goes out to the families of the bereaved. I offer my condolences, and may God help them to come over it as early as possible. It's definitely is going to be a big impact. I feel more so because I have worked at Ahmedabad Airport for few years
Okay.
when I was working with Air India,
Mm-hmm.
and I have seen hundreds of takeoffs and landings at that particular airport.
Mm-hmm.
So, seeing the visuals of this particular AI 171 is also very disturbing for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
As for the lessons you said which can be learned by other airports, Shreyas, let me tell you, our airports throughout the country are very, very safe.
Mm-hmm.
They follow the highest standards for safety, especially concerns like the air traffic management or
Mm-hmm.
the runway management.
Yeah.
Then we have the apron management, we
Mm-hmm.
have the terminal management. Let me tell you, aviation industry in India is growing at a wonderful pace. At the same time, there is quality growth.
Mm-hmm.
So DGCA, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Airport Authority, and other private airport operators are not compromising as far as the safety standards are concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And let me assure, we are following the best of the standards as given by ICAO,
Yeah.
or for in case of airlines by the IATA.
Mm-hmm.
It will be premature to comment on this tragic mishap that has happened,
Mm-hmm.
because investigations is on way, and speculations will not help. We'll have to wait for the outcome. But as far as the airports in our country, I have also been flying around. But they are one of the safest airports, and there's absolutely no cause of worry
Mm-hmm.
as far as the safeties of the airport or of flight operations are concerned.
All right. And lastly, sir, we would all like to know that coming back to the additional flight slots, what impact it will have in terms of the overall passenger traffic, overall passenger capacity of the current state of Pune Airport?
If you see this additional 15 slots which have been allotted, they are incremental as compared to the existing flights that are operating out of Pune.
Yeah.
So it works out to about 6 to 7% of the existing daily flights that operate. So in a way, they will definitely be benefiting because for the convenience of passenger, better routes, more options, new connections, but at the same time being spread over a long period of about 16 and a half hours.
Yeah.
It will be quite convenient, and the present airport infrastructure will be able to smoothly absorb it into it. So it will only benefit the passenger. I really don't think it will strain the airport infrastructure in any way. And our Airport Authority of India, or for that matter, Minister of State for Civil Aviation, who happens to be our Member of Parliament too from Pune, they are doing a wonderful job in spite of all the constraints. They are doing a wonderful job to better the services infrastructure at the airport. If you see now, even the old terminal is being integrated. About 14 new counters are expected to be added to the existing 34.
Yeah.
Then some additional boarding gates will also be made available. Plus, our Minister of State has taken initiative for additional land from Air Force. About 13 acres we are expected to get. That will increase the parking bays by about 5. Plus, we will have 3 more parking bays for remote parking.
Okay.
So it's a wonderful development that is happening at the airport in spite of the constraints. So I think the existing authorities are very well seized of this issue, and they are taking steps in the right direction to mitigate any issues, if at all, will be there.
Okay.
My only suggestion will be that this 5 parking bays that will be created, that we should create parking bays for wide body aircrafts.
Okay.
Like either 4E. 4 parking bays can be made for code 4E, and 1 for 4F, That is my suggestion.
Okay.
After all, the technicalities and all have to permit that. But that will help Pune Airport in the long run to get bigger aircrafts, So, but I tell you, the authorities are doing a wonderful job, and they are doing it quite fast. If you see the development the transformation that Pune Airport has witnessed in last 5 years is a proof enough of the wonderful developments that are taking place. So I think kudos to them for that.
Absolutely. All right, sir. So this entire interview, so to say, was very much informative. Thanks to you, and people have got to know now that what these additional slots will truly mean in terms of passenger capacity and everything else related to it. So thank you very much, sir, for joining us here today. So there you have it, folks. If you have any kind of questions or queries, do not forget to put them in the comment section below. And for more such news and content, don't forget to follow and subscribe Pune Times Mirror on Instagram, X, Facebook, and YouTube to stay abreast of the latest news and updates. This is Shreyas Vange signing off from Pune Times Mirror.